They're asking us to graph by plotting intercepts. And if you draw this line any other way, it's going to mark it wrong. So they know when you're putting in the intercepts. So how do we find the intercepts? Well, to find the x-intercept, you plug in 0 for y. And to find the y-intercept, you plug in 0 for x. So let me go ahead and make a t-table. X values and y values. And to find the x-intercept, I'm going to plug in a 0 for y. Bing! And to find the y-intercept, I'm going to plug in a 0 for x. And now, just in case one of these is incorrect when I work it out, I need to pick a third point. Okay, and I could pick anything for x or for y. I'm just going to plug in a 1 for x, and I'll see what I get for the y. Okay, so this is going to be like working 3 problems. Let's go ahead and do it. For the x-intercept, I plug in a 0 for y. So x minus y equals -8. This 0 right here is going to go for the y. X minus 0 is -8. Anything minus 0 is just itself. X equals -8. So I have found my x-intercept. It is -8, 0. And if you want to, you can go plot it right now. -8, 0 is right there. That's where the line's going to cross the x-axis. Now let's find the y-intercept. I need to plug in a 0 for x. So x minus y equals -8. X is 0. 0 minus y equals -8. 0 minus y is just a negative y equals -8. And my y is not by itself. I need to divide out this -1. So now I will see that a positive y equals -8 over -1 is a positive 8. All right, here's my y-intercept, 0, 8. Okay, this is just a coincidence here that these two have the same shape. Let's pick a third point. I want to plug in a 1 for x, and I want to find out what the y is. So x minus y is -8. X minus y is -8. I'm plugging in a 1 for x. 1 minus y is -8. Let me subtract this 1 from both sides. So -y equals -9. Divide both sides by that -1. It was right here. And I'll find out that y is 9. So here is my third point. My test point is 1, 9. All right, let me go put these other points on here and make sure that they make a line. So 0, 8 is going to be up here. 0, 8. And then 1, 9. 1 to the right, 9 up is right here. And when you draw your line, it should go through all 3 of these points. And that's it. Could do better than that. That's it. Okay, you would know you're wrong if one of your points might have been here, right? You can't draw a line going through points like that. So that's why you pick that third point. Done.